Hi, I'm Jeff Brown, and today we're going to get to understand the four pillars of purposeful planning for retirement. Now, one of the things that I want to do first of all is lay out my experience. I've been doing this since 1969 and barely out of high school. The first 10 years I didn't know squat. From then on, I really learned. One of the things I want to tell you is these four pillars aren't for everybody. They are for some. Sometimes it's only one pillar per person. If you can do four pillars, you're way ahead of the game. Okay? Now, a strategized plan for each person, unique to that person, is required. A 55-year-old retired woman with a free and clear duplex and Social Security is not the same animal as a 29-year-old making $200,000 with $300,000 in the bank. We can agree on that, right? So you have to be focused on that investor. We have to know how much time you have. We have to know what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, et cetera, et cetera. And if you're uncomfortable with something, I always ask for take one shot at convincing you it's okay and safe. And then if you're still feeling bad about it, we will not do it. I won't bring it up until you do. Okay? Now, people often ask me if there's a specific formula for using these four pillars. It's different for all people, like I said. You can do way lot of uh, real estate investing, say, or buy one investment piece of real estate and that's it. You cannot get a note. There's all kinds of things. It depends on your situation. I cannot underline that enough. I'm going to tell you what these four pillars are now. One is real estate investments. That's pillar one. The first pillar in investment real estate for income, and the goal here is to acquire rental properties and ensure they're paid off by retirement. Doesn't always happen, but the vast majority of the time we're able to accomplish that. Now, there's depreciation you can take against your income, and there's, for some people who make a lot of money, there's a speeded up depreciation plan where you get a ton in 5 years. And a lot of times that allows you to do other things that just supercharge that investment. Now, real estate doesn't only provide nice income, it appreciates in value. Take any 10-year period. Your property at the end of 10 years will be worth more than it was at the beginning of the 10 years. I've not seen a decade yet in my business life where that hasn't been true. It's been more or less in different decades, but you can't get out of it. The first house I listed in San Diego, a high-priced area, was in a blue-collar area, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 18.5. You can't make that up, okay? That same house today is over $500,000. Can't make that up either. Guess why I'm in Tennessee. Now, what really happens is if you wanted to buy a lakeside cabin and you're in retirement and you have $1.5 million of appreciated property free and clear, and that cabin costs $350, you just go over to the banker you like, tell them you want a $350 loan, and you'll call them when your papers are ready. They love that, okay? And you've got a lakeside cabin. It doesn't get much better than that. Now, pillar 2 is what we call discounted notes secured by real estate. So when you bought your house, if you own a house, your loan is secured by a trust deed against that property. 99 times out of 100, it's a first trust deed, which means they get preference over any other thing other than the real estate taxes. And generally speaking, you can count for sure that your return will be a minimum of 10%. Now, I'm not saying it can't go below that, but I bought my first one in 76, and since then up to today, I've never made less than 10% on any discounted note I have ever owned, no exceptions. Now, I've made a ton more than that. I've made so much money on, I don't even quote the return because it's stupid, okay? But that's, some of it, that was planning, about 20%, 80% is pure luck. Nobody's that good, okay? Now, notes can be a steady income, and that's what you're looking for in retirement, right? But what's even better is when you have several sources of steady income, some of them tax-free, if not all of them. Now, pillar 3 is these same notes, but in a Roth wrapper. And you know what Roth means? It's nothing but tax-free. So you've already paid the taxes on it, and you're getting it for the money down the road tax-free. Now, one of the things we like about it is they pay off inside the Roth before you're going to retire, and there's no taxes on the profit. The payments that came in, there's no taxes on those payments whatsoever. You can keep doing that and keep doing that, and then you buy new ones when you have enough money in there, and they keep paying off. If you did it for 30 years, from 35 to 65, 37 to 67, 40 to 70, you are going to have so much money inside that Roth IRA, not even a 401k, a Roth IRA, that when you're done, I have seen people that end up with enough money to retire and have nothing else. I'm talking about easy 6 figures and more. So it matters that you have them in a Roth, not just yourself. It's a matter of fact, you want to buy most of your notes in a tax-free envelope. Duh, right? Pillar 4 is almost always the most misunderstood pillar of them all. It's insurance. And people are surprised that I do insurance. I don't make a dime when you buy it, okay? But it's the right thing to tell you to do. If it's okay for you, it's okay with me. What it is you decide how much you can afford in monthly payments for your policy. Very little of it is spent on insurance. The majority of it is getting ready to give you a tax-free monthly income. Now, some people can bolster their income by maybe a few $100s up to $1,000. I've had people end up with a ton more than that because they started young, they saw the value in it, and it was tax-free on its own, and it's completely secure. Now, what we do with it is we look at all the other things you have and we decide how much you should get. Because it's, once you put a monthly payment in, it's gone to retirement and it's due every month. And when you do that and you keep doing that and you end up with free and clear real estate of who knows how much, you have that income coming in. You have your Roth notes, okay? I don't know what else to tell you. You can end up with a retirement that even you, in your wildest dreams, never thought was possible. Now, the key to successful retirement is not just making smart investments. You have to make it on purpose, and the degree to which you invest in it matters also. So, if you want to enjoy your retirement, you have a purposeful plan, you're going to win with these 4 pillars. Catch you later.